Insure My Money. And the man who knows all about it and is ready to give us all the details is Mr. Elikem Blekpe. Welcome, Honorable. And he says, talkative Lexus. Oh, Mr. Blekpe, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Lexus.
Am I talkative like that?
Oh, this afternoon, I was on my way here. You said it yourself.
Anyway, really good to see you. And how's the team at Activa doing?
We are doing very well.
Awesome.
Very well.
You know, they say money is the root of all evil, right? But I've been wondering why everybody is chasing the root. They want to use the root for bitter, so what? I don't know. Then after getting the money too, we need to protect it. So, can I insure my money?
Lexus, once again, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to your cherished listeners. Yes, you can insure your money that you use for business. It can be insured.
Money that I use for business?
Very well.
I know the Friday one.
Nah.
That one I can't insure it. Because that one goes faster. Okay, so what kind of money insurance policies do we have?
Yeah, before then, let me just say that when we say money in insurance, I mean, we are looking at cash, we are looking at checks, we are looking at bank draft and treasury notes and all that, you know, basically. Now, when it comes to insurance for money in business, we have something we call cash in transit. When you are moving cash from one point to another location, for instance, you are a contractor, you have laborers on site, you know, they don't have bank accounts and all that, so you have to move money from the bank to the site to pay them. During that transaction, if any happens from the bank to the site and you lose the money and you have this insurance, you'll be compensated.
Oh.
Yeah.
What other instance can you come up with?
Other instances are, for instance, the fuel stations, fuel attendants, you know.
Yeah.
When you buy the fuel, you pay them, you know, they keep it for some time.
Okay.
Now, in that process, if an armed robber or anything happens while the money is with the fuel attendant, you know, where they go, they point a gun at him and all that. If that happens and he gives the money away, you know, in that process, yes, it is covered. It's called hold-up insurance.
Hold-up insurance.
Yes, it's an extension of the cash in transit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard the cash in transit a number of times, but what comes to mind readily though is the Bullion Vans when they're transporting money from probably the central bank to the banks or whatever it is, or to other banks.
Yes. But it's not all cases that you have the Bullion Vans, insuring the money. That is, you know, it's always you take into consideration the type of business of your client and then the location, and then you draft, you know, a business.
So the Bullion Vans, they don't necessarily insure.
They have
the
insurance.
Money.
They have insurance.
So they insure the money.
Yes, they have insurance.
Because I think recently I saw a video of an accident on one of the highways where the money was just flying left, right, center, and I think there were some policemen guarding it and whatnot. But I'm very sure some people might have, you know. It's
insured. Even if I take your mind back, I think is it 2 or 3 years ago in Tema, somebody went to the bank to pick money to pay stuff.
Yeah.
And in the process, he was robbed, shot.
Yeah, and then I remember that.
Yeah. If they have insurance, cash in transit, it's covered.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm wondering how much money can be insured, because that case you talked about, there was quite some huge money, about 400,000, some of the sort I remember.
Yeah.
Is there a specific amount that you can't insure?
Yes. As I said, it depends on the type of business you do and the kind of discussions you arrange with your insurer. They might place a limit that you can take by yourself or your staff. If it's beyond that, then you have to take a police protection and all that. So yes, it can be, any amount can be insured, but as we always say, terms and conditions apply.
Okay. So depending on the cash or the amount and whatnot.
Yes, there's also one thing that I haven't mentioned about. We also have cash in safe.
Okay.
You know, the fuel station I used, the example I used, if these fuel attendants, you know, at a point, they go and deposit the money, mostly in the manager's office, there's a safe there. Now, if something happens to the money in the safe, okay, and that station happens to lose the money in the safe, it is also covered. If you have cash and save insurance, it is covered.
Ah.
Yes.
And this does not. It's a little tricky because I'm wondering, okay, should there be a specific amount of money in the safe or what?
Yes.
You understand what I mean?
Yes. You see, you would agree with the insurer. Okay, at any point in time, there's a maximum amount of money I keep in the safe.
Okay.
So that insured, you take on that insurance.
Okay.
You know, but as I said, all these things, terms and conditions apply. If you say you've lost 100,000, you have to prove that yes, there was 100,000 in there, and then the thieves came to steal.
Isn't that tricky as well? Because now I'm wondering how you, the insurance company, can be sure of the exact amount of money in there, because I don't know how I'm going to prove that they made sales of whatever it is, or
Yes.
I had some cash on me and then I put it in there as well.
You see, for the fuel stations, every attendant has a specific pump. So if you work from, let's say, 6 to 6, they know the amount of fuel you sold,
Right.
and therefore they can know also the amount of money
Okay.
you made during that day.
Okay.
So which will be
Yeah.
recorded.
I mean, okay. So this is actually in the case of the fuel station.
Yes.
So there's some data from the pump to
Yes.
show that you have this amount. What
Yes.
about if I am just a business person and I go and come and I get some cash and I put it in the safe? You know what I mean?
Yes, all these things you have to keep records.
Records of that.
You have to keep
Okay.
records. If it's let's say a mall or a shop,
Mm.
receipt you issue to clients when they buy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you collect all of them. You keep a record of all
Yeah.
the sales you have made, and then based on that record, you
Mm-hmm.
can determine the amount of money you made in that particular day.
So you'd advise anybody in business who keeps a lot of cash to take some insurance for the money that they receive.
Not necessarily a lot of cash. These days, even the mobile money, vendors,
Mhm.
they are mostly at risk. If they make a sales of, let's say, 5,000 a day, and we hear most often, these armed robbers just go shoot at them and then take everything away. It's somebody's whole life savings,
Mhm.
and you can insure. There's no small amount of money that we can insure. So once you're in business and you know that you deal in cash, or you can just talk to any insurance company, and for that matter, Activa.
And Activa.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so Activa has packages like that for people and businesses out there.
Oh yes.
Tell me more. What other products do you have at Activa? If you
Yes,
can give us a little bit of information
recently
about
we
Activa.
launched our Active Lady Insurance. This package is specifically meant for our beautiful women, hard-working women.
Ah,
Yes, it's been said that Ghana is one of the fastest-growing economy in the world, and our women control about 46% of SMEs in Ghana. But we realized that we do not have any particular package or insurance product for them. So in partnership with our partners, IFC of the World Bank, we came up with this product for women. It's mainly for women.
Okay.
The first and only type of policy for women in Ghana.
wow.
And it's found in Activa.
Wow. That's commendable. Good
Yes,
job.
in this policy, if in our culture, when you lose a spouse, it is deemed that you don't have to go out for a period of time, and all that. But if you are, let's say you have a small chamber, you're a lawyer, if you don't go, you don't make any money for that period.
Mhm.
So we are saying that if you find yourself in that situation, loss of spouse will give you something small for a period. If you also, let's say, you sell at Makola, and such situation happens, you cannot go, and therefore you cannot make money for your family, your kids. We are saying that we would, once you insure and you are with us, we'll give you something small for a period.
Okay.
When you're pregnant, you cannot go to work. These people are not like the office people like you and I, where our women have maternity leave and all that.
Yeah.
So when they don't go to work for a period, they lose their income.
Okay.
But with Active Lady Insurance, you will not lose your income.
Wow.
Yes.
No, that's really cool. Ladies, I think Good time for you to take advantage of this amazing product from Activa. Yeah? How can the team contact you? Anybody contact you?
Yes, we have our telephone numbers 055 454 50. And you talk to Belinda, she will be ready to sort you out.
Okay.
Or www.activelady.com.gh. We are good to go.
Active Lady. This is for the ladies, okay? So, men, what's up? What do you have for us?
I mean, we already have the general thing for us.
General saying. Make us feel special somewhere.
We don't go maternity leave. if you're still you go to work. God forbid though, but if I should lose my spouse, at least 1 or 2 days I'll start going to work. I mean, our culture is
okay.
So
I think it's really thoughtful, and kudos to the team at Activa.
Very well.
Thank you so much for updating us. Mr. Elikem Blekpe is with Activa International Insurance Company Limited. He's operations manager, and he's been telling us about insuring our money. So go out there, get a policy from Activa, and protect your belongings and your money as well.
Very well.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
you're welcome.
Proudly brought to you by the Ghana Insurance Association, and we always say insurance companies' claims payment is our business. You can call the Complaints Management and Advice Bureau on 0800 44 2000 if you have anything that you'd want clarity on.